here we have some best practices that we have reinforced with real time here. So a couple that are particularly pertinent today is, first one is the discovery questions. So many times I'm talking to teams, and they jump right to products or pricing. They jump right to, maybe the point of contention they foresee, instead of truly trying to get a great understanding of what the person on the other line is calling about. So let me seek to understand. And one of our customers literally said, Balto, we want you to put just discovery questions in our playbook. We don't want to worry about objections. We don't want to worry about closing yet. We just want we want to get really proficient at discovery. And just with that one element alone, conversion rates went up by 16%, just by that. And then now you supplement in, here's some dynamic prompts for conversion or for objections. Here's some for some other concerns that might come up. Let's focus on closing. And it continues to obviously scale up to that 35%, and actually north of that for this one customer. So what are some great discovery questions that you could implement? Could you tell me more about? Could you give me an example? What have you tried to fix that in the past? Some things that'll really open up the conversation here. One of the most common concerns and common things that people come to us with are overcoming objections. Now, I know for me, a lot of times, even when I was cold calling, the status quo objection, everything's good, everything's fine, always tripped me up. So one practice that we use, that we even sometimes put into Balto in the formatting of those prompts, is AIOA. It stands for acknowledge, isolate, overcome, ask. Acknowledge, show some empathy. That is a legitimate concern. That's a great point. Let me first ask though, is the price the only thing you're concerned about? Is this feature the only thing that really kind of has you questioning it? Okay, perfect. So just so you know, that's actually completely optional. And if that's something you don't want to include, we don't have to. So let me ask you, is it something now you'd really want to move forward with? So acknowledge, isolate, overcome, ask. It's a great format to help, tough objection. The last one, evolution. So a lot of times I'll get into conversations and we might even be talking about the type of behaviors and metrics you want to drive with Balto. And it's like, well, I haven't even looked at, the call flow in so long. I haven't really even looked at what types of things they're saying or what they're doing. Conversation should always be evolving and becoming more efficient. And so with Balto, obviously, we provide 100% analysis on what's working and what's not. So you're not in the dark, and you can even A/B test things. Maybe you want to try something, but it's to maximize the time spent and maximize these conversations as much as possible.